Well, I've had this about 2 weeks playing it, and it's not bad, but the action's still too high. So I'm going to do a little bit of modification on the bridge, a little more. I'm going to try and scoop it a little more. Plus, I'm also going to see if I can just get this thing to settle lower. Yes, Gracie, that's my cat. Anyway, so that means I'm going to have to do a little work with the grinder. And that means I'm also going to have to loosen off the strings and take that off. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mark that with some tape so I know where to put it back so I don't have to mess with it too much later. Alright, you can see what I've got in mind there. So just going to go after this with the peg winder, loosen off the strings, don't have to take them right off. And I'll get that bridge out of there and start doing some modifications with the grinder. Alright, you can see I now have it down so I have some range to work with. So, we'll see, I'm going to put that back in there, and we're going to see if I can get the adjustment down to where I can do something with it. Okay, now with the bridge in place, I'm going to bring this up to pitch. Alright, let me grab a cable. I'll use the better tuner. Alright. Now I actually have a problem where I'm a little low here. That size. Alright, well, I've got it in tune. I'm going to have to do the usual, check the relief, check the etc., etc. Don't need to go through all this again, so I'll be back in a sec. Alright, the relief, probably because it hadn't been set up for a couple of weeks and it's had some string tension on it. It needed to be a little heavier. It was actually a little too much relief, so I had to tighten up the truss rod a little bit. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to check to see what sort of clearance I've got on these strings. Okay, in 64ths. Well, that's 5/64ths at the 12th fret. And I'll do it the other way around here. About the same at the treble side, so I need a little bit more on this side. What is it, 6/64ths that Dave recommends? A little more. A little bit more. Just a hair more. Okay, that's 6/64. Oh, getting lots of buzz there. We have to just adjust it for buzz. Oh, we got a lot of work to do. I'll get back to you. Alright, still got work to do. I think I got some high frets up here. I may have to do a fret leveling of the whole damn board, but we'll see. Meantime, I want to show off another little tool I've got. Alright, one of the problems there is with tightening jacks is if they're, well, it's alright if it's something you can get to the back of, but this is a hollow body with it fed in through behind. So I've got this little tool. Insert it. There we go. Tighten the little key, and it holds the inside while you go after the outside with the wrench. I got this through my friendly neighborhood guitar center. I do believe they ship to Canada now, and this particular piece is one of those available. Now I've got another one which is really good for strats. You don't have to take the little cover off. Sorry about that. Need myself a workbench. This little thing, it works. Plug that in there and it's tapered, and then this fits around the nut itself. Of course that helps if it's a standard size, and I don't think this one's standard. So this one works better for this particular application. As I say, this one you stick it in the middle and you turn that. It works well for Stratocasters and that type of jack. And that's it for now. If I have to end up leveling these frets, I will show you how I do that in a later video. Thanks for watching.